Okay, y'all, today we're making chicken fettuccine Alfredo. Let's get into it. So we need chicken breast, shredded Parmesan cheese, some parsley. Okay, and then we need milk, minced garlic, some Cajun seasoning and onion powder, butter, some heavy cream, and of course our fettuccine noodles. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna need to bring our water to a boil like this, and you can put a little oil in there if you want to. And we're gonna go ahead and put all this pasta in here. It's not that big of a bag, and this is gonna make a big pot of pasta, y'all. So go ahead and put all your noodles in there, and then when it's done, it's gonna look like this. You want to cook it to about a little bit over al dente, not too just fully cooked. Okay, because we're gonna mix it with our sauce and everything at the end. So let's go ahead and start getting it seasoned. I went ahead and mixed the seasonings together. So we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle the seasoning across the chicken like so. And we're gonna eat both sides, so you wanna make sure that you season both sides, okay? So you just use your finger, spread your seasoning, go ahead and flip it, and then go ahead and season the other side just the same. Now you can cook your chicken in 2 batches, or you can cook it in 3 batches, however big your skillet is. Just make sure that you judge your olive oil accordingly. So you just need enough to coat the bottom of the pan like this, and make sure that you go ahead and get it hot, and then you go ahead and start adding your chicken. In my pan I could fit 3, so I went ahead and put 3 in there. Okay, we're using 4 chicken breasts because, I don't like skimp on the meat and the pasta. I hate going to a restaurant and they bring me just a whole bunch of pasta with a few skimps of chicken. No, I like plenty of chicken. If this ends up being too much, you have to add it all. But you need a good amount of chicken and chicken fettuccine Alfredo. Okay, so you go ahead and cook it on one side, and once it's brown, you go ahead and flip it over and cook it on the other. And once it's brown on both sides, of course, you can go ahead and remove it. I don't drain it because I like to, keep the juiciness in there. Just leave it like that until you get ready to cut it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add our milk and our cream into our pan. All right, so we can go ahead and make our little sauce. And there is our butter. And then we added our minced garlic. Since this is like, a milk mixture, I didn't have to worry about the garlic burning or anything. So I went ahead and put it in there. Okay, so our butter is melted. So we go ahead and add our cheese. And I don't use any fancy cheese, y'all. Just get a bag of shredded Parmesan cheese. I've gotten the deli cheese before, and it worked just the same. So just use what your preference is. As always, like I always tell you all. Okay, and once that is melted together, you can go ahead and add your fresh parsley. Use as much or as little as you want to. This is like a couple of tablespoons or something like that. I think the parsley adds a nice, vibrant flavor, and it balances real well with the Parmesan cheese and, of course, the other ingredients. All right, so we add a couple more tablespoons. So, I liked it to be like a nice balance of green in here. So I just went ahead and mixed it, let it, cook per se a little bit. And then we're gonna go ahead and add our noodles. And I just gave a little taste just to make sure, I had a good the flavor was good. Okay, because when you add the cheese, it has like a little bit of a salty flavor, right? Because cheese has salt in it. Then you go ahead and add your pasta. Add as much or as little as you like, and we're gonna toss that together. And then once we've done that, then we're gonna go ahead and start cutting our chicken. You see it's a little bit loose, but as we add, the pasta, it's a starch and mix with the sauce and everything. It's got the cheese in there. It will continue to thicken. All right, so we've done that. Let's go ahead and start cutting our chicken. So you just want to, slice it across. You can cube it. Everybody has a different style of how they like their chicken to be in their Alfredo. I like some strips, not too big, not too small, but like this. We're going to go ahead and add them back into our pasta. You can also just, cut your chicken and set it on top. I'm going to go ahead and mix it in here. I did it like, on top for the picture, but mixing it in here, because chicken breast is a little dry, you can get it in here and really get some moisture to it so it can be nice and creamy. Okay, y'all, it's coming together. And what we're going to do, just for color and a little pop, is just add a little bit, more parsley on top. It's not overbearing, if you never used parsley before, just take your time with it. Don't add too much. You can always add more later. And you just mix it together, and it's fine. It doesn't taste like all raw or anything. Y'all, that is it. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.